Yo, Wagwan, this your boy, Brother Numsi. This is the Sports Time Zone. Y'all know what time it is. I'm in here. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us also on IG. We are at sportstime_zone. Y'all know what it is. That's sportstime_zone. Make sure y'all keep showing love and keep showing support. Salute to everybody out there that's been showing love to us. KE Creations, Top to Bottom Detailers, Smoker Section Podcast. Salute to y'all boys over there. Shout out to Seven Figure Marketing Agency and Seven Figure Society as well. Big ups and big salutes to all of y'all. Yo, we in here. I'm gonna be real quick. We got a couple of topics that I want to go over that's going on right now in the world. It's a lot going on in the podcasting world, in the sports world, and all of that. Shout out to my co-host TZ Dave. Also, shout out to my producer Q the Beat. Y'all lay around for it. Q the Beat will be joining us on our next episode coming right after this, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. So make sure y'all tap in and make sure y'all lock in for that if y'all checking for topics that's not just sports related. So make sure y'all do that. Now, today, it's a couple of things that I wanted to touch on today. First and foremost, y'all make sure also, if y'all haven't done so, y'all hit us up also on the page that we have set up for TikTok. We do have a TikTok page right now. I see y'all. Watching, which will be showing airing on YouTube after the live. Y'all make sure y'all share that and show love there as well. But right off the bat, right off rip, a couple of things that I want to get into. First and foremost, I really honestly did not want to report about this. I didn't want to talk about this, but this is something that needs to be talked about. Fellow podcaster and former NFL star Shannon Sharpe is now moving on from ESPN. If y'all know the story about Shannon Sharpe, he was involved in some type of scandal a couple of months ago dealing with a lady who's from OnlyFans and she basically said he assaulted her or what the case was, and she came after him. He settled out. He did pay her off and settle. I don't know how much the money was or what the amount of the settlement was for, but he did settle out. Shout out to you in the comments, Elena Parker. I see you. Salute. I appreciate the support and the love. Also, again, if y'all don't catch this on the live, make sure y'all catch us on a rewatch. Like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment too. Y'all see, shout out to Elena for dropping a comment. But yeah, if y'all come through, even if you just stop through for a quick minute, just drop a comment for your boy. Let me know what y'all feeling and how y'all thinking about this. But getting back to this situation with Shannon Sharpe, Shannon Sharpe was involved with a scandal with a young lady from OnlyFans. I know y'all know about the situation where the OnlyFans model came out and said that Shannon Sharpe had assaulted her. And not only that, she sued him, I guess. So Shannon Sharpe ended up paying the lady some money. It was in the millions. It was enough for her to go on social media and post that she ain't got to do OnlyFans no more. She let that be known that she does not have to do OnlyFans no more. She got her bag, she got her paper, and now she done. Now, in addition to Shannon Sharpe having to pay her that bread, because he broke bread, let's not mistake it, he broke bread. But in addition to that, he also just was released from ESPN, which is, I guess, his main job. So he got released from ESPN. He's no longer broadcasting on the station no more, which I guess for him, because he still got Club Shay Shay, he still got his nightcap, he still got the other things he got going on, plus his wine, La Portier, his cognac, his drink. He still got all of that going. But what I'm noticing is that online, social people that has been they're celebrating him losing his job. They are celebrating it. They are applauding it. They are excited. I seen people saying, yeah, that's what you get. That's what, they like, almost as if they was waiting for this to happen to him. So my question to this is, why is it that it seems like people want to celebrate others' downfalls? Like, especially somebody that's doing so much better than you are financially or whatever the case is. It's almost like if you don't like that person, you wish for this person to have a downfall. Like, you're wishing negativity. Why? Whatever happened to just not liking somebody and you don't like them, and okay, whatever. But wishing ill will towards this person and celebrating the fact that he lost a multi-million-dollar job. Like, that's crazy work. And it's coming from some of our own people. Well, most of it's coming from our own people, you know, and that's the part that gets me. And that's the society that we live in. And it's like whenever any man of color loses something, there's always a section that rejoices for him losing it. Like, I for the life of me, I don't get that. I mean, we've seen it many, many times before when other people of color have fallen from grace, black men, so to speak, have fallen from grace, or they're, you know, brought to the table for something that they allegedly did, and then they lose something behind it. And once they lose it, then you got people just celebrating and cheering it on like they couldn't wait for it to happen. And that's crazy work. It went down. It's also, they also look forward to something negative happening, a la Clarissa Shields. And there's people out there that's saying, oh, I can't wait until that relationship fails so I can laugh. Or I can't wait until this person, or even when the brother Diddy, you know, when he was on trial. Now, I don't condone anything that he was found guilty of. You know, all of that, that's crazy, that's wild. But some of the stuff that he was accused of wasn't really what he was found guilty of. And there were people out there that was celebrating him losing everything, like celebrating and clapping and applauding. I can understand if you don't like somebody, then let things happen where they be. But to come out and celebrate when somebody loses something, especially when it's a brother, I've seen it happen way too many times. And that's crazy. Y'all some diabolical haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid, knock on wood, anything, was to happen to me, or if I get accused of something that I do, the people who don't like me just come out with like, oh, I can't wait till Noomsi, I hope this happens. Y'all need to find something else to do with y'all time, with y'all life, than to be hating on people, especially hating on a brother that had to go through a lot to get where he is. Yeah, I'm not condoning anything that anybody does that's wrong. You let God deal with that. You let the courts deal with that. You let whoever deal with that. But for y'all to be out here celebrating it and going crazy and throwing parties and posting stuff like that, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. And it's kind of ridiculous. And I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So that's what I had to say on Shannon. We're going to touch on that a little bit more on the next episode that we got coming up with the Out of Bounds segment, where we got a couple of guests that's going to be joining us, and they're going to chime in on that topic too. I don't want to, blow my whole load on that, so to speak. I'm going to save some of that for the next episode when we have our guests joining us. But that's wild. Second story that I wanted to touch on here. And this is also something that just happened recently, also involving a retired sports athlete. This one is Gilbert Arenas, ladies and gentlemen. Gilbert Arenas, who played basketball. Now we switching from football to basketball. Gilbert Arenas is a former NBA basketball player, also now a fellow podcaster like myself. He has a podcast right now called Gil's Arena. Y'all check that out if y'all into, basketball or whatever. You can check that out. But apparently, allegedly, Gilbert Arenas is now been arrested and taken in for charges alleging that he was running an illegal gambling ring out of his mansion. Yeah, that's right. They saying he had in his mansion poker games and all kind of other games that was going on for high stakes, multi-million dollars. And they saying that he's supposed to be linked to some type of big time crime syndicate or something like that. So Gilbert, they arrested him, but he's a millionaire. So he's out on bond. He bonded out and now he's out and about. But he made a video, and we might run this video a little bit later on the next episode too. But he made a video basically saying that he's about to drop names, because don't nobody get out that fast unless you done gave them something. And he came right out and said it. Like Gilbert said straight up, I'm snitching. He pulled a Nino Brown. If y'all seen New Jack City when Nino got up there and said, yeah, that's right, Kareem Akbar, the intelligent brother from the bank. If I go down, I'm taking everybody down with me. That was Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert straight up said, look, listen, hey, I'm about to start dropping names. I'm about to tell it all. I'm about to snitch. I ain't going down for nobody. So that's kind of crazy work. I ain't going to speak too much on it because I don't know all of the facts and all the story, but I do know he got arrested, he got out, and then he made a video saying, I'm about to tell. So whoever else was involved in that crime ring or whatever, y'all get ready because Gilbert is about to snitch and he about to tell it all. And like Elena says, shout out to you, Elena. She says that because that is what the world has come to these days, which is crazy. Yes, it is. And I know you're talking about the last subject when we was talking about Shannon Sharpe and everybody being so happy and glad that he lost his job at ESPN, which is crazy work. Y'all some diabolical haters and y'all need lives. But back to Gilbert Arenas. This man said he finna snitch on everybody. He said, I don't even care. He said, not only am I going to snitch and tell, I ain't made for prison. I ain't cut out for prison. I ain't trying to go to prison and I ain't going for nobody. So they about to cut Gil a sweet deal where he probably ain't going to do no jail time, no prison time or nothing. I don't know. But he about to tell and he about to snitch. So y'all lay around for that. We're going to see how that turn out as well. Now that's crazy. I've never heard of somebody ahead of time coming out saying that they about to snitch. I done seen people that snitched and then they got out. And then when you ask them, they like, well, yeah, I had to do what I had to do. But this brother, before the trial even come, he said, yo, I'm about to snitch. He like, yep, I'm about to tell it all. I'm about to tell it all. Yo, Gil, that's wild. All I got to say is if you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. You got to be accountable for the things you did. Don't be trying to throw people under the bus and snitching on folks. I ain't never thought that was cool. I ain't never ever, you know what I'm saying? I know if I do something foul and I got to go in for it, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, such and such was with me too. Such and such helped me do it. Such and such drove the car. Such and such. Like, yo, that right there to me is not only is it dishonorable, it's also cowardly. But that's my opinion. I ain't hating on Gil. You know what I'm saying? Even though as a person, I don't really care for him. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care for him as a person. But as a basketball player and as an athlete, he was that dude. He was fire. He could get buckets. He could pull up and hit the three-pointer from anywhere on the court. My man could really ball. But to come out and say, I'm about to snitch on the people that was involved in this with me, you got to hold that L for that one, Gilbert. You got to hold that L. And I don't think nobody going to really watch your podcast no more. I mean, I still watch some of the old episodes because, you know, it was a decent show and they had other people on there. But for you to say that, that's wild. Plus, you done did some other questionable things in the past, too, that I wasn't too cool with. I ain't going to go into all of that because we just going to keep it, you know, we're going to keep it pretty streamlined. And I only got a couple minutes left, so I'm going to run through that. But Gilbert, you got to hold the L for coming out saying that you about to snitch before you even snitch. So he ain't even snitched yet, but he said he's about to snitch. Either that or he already snitched. And now he's just telling us that, hey, head's about to roll. So y'all keep your eyes on that. Now, this last topic that I'm going to touch on before we slide up out of here is wild and crazy. I was watching the news at a WNBA basketball game, a women's basketball game that was going on. I believe it was in Atlanta or in one of them cities. A fan that was in the stands threw a toy onto the basketball court. Now, I know what y'all saying, but Noopsy, it's just a toy. What's the big deal? But y'all don't know what kind of toy that was they threw on the basketball court during a game. It was a lime green adult toy. I'm just going to say that. I ain't going to say what it is because I don't want my podcast to get shut down. But if y'all get a chance, y'all go on social media, y'all go on YouTube, and y'all look up or Google WNBA game adult toy or something like that. During the game, an adult toy was thrown onto the basketball court while they were playing. I done seen some wild stuff before. I done seen all kind of stuff thrown on a field, on a court. I done seen people throw drinks. I done seen people throw food. I done seen even at a hockey game, I seen some racist fans throwing bananas at the black hockey player. I've seen that happen. I've seen fans throwing batteries at football players, trying to hit them in the head. I've seen that. I've seen people throw snowballs. I've seen people even throw clothing, but I have never in my life seen someone throw an adult toy onto a basketball court, a field, or whatever. Ironically, this would be at a WNBA basketball game, a WNBA women's basketball game, and they threw an adult sex toy onto the court. Now, when this happened, a couple of the players, well, one of the players in particular was livid. I mean, I'm sorry, no disrespect. I don't know how people identify themselves as these days. So I'm going to say, she or her was very upset. She was livid. She went to the referee and she was like, throw them out. Get them out of here. I don't want them here. No, like she went completely ballistic. Some of the other players on the court, they were just kind of like, oh, they laughed it off. And it was like, oh, it ain't no big. But this one player was hot. She was angry beyond angry. So I don't know what happened with the fan, if they found a fan who did it, if they banned them, if they locked them up or whatever the case is. But that was crazy work. I have never seen anything like that in my life. Again, if y'all are watching this on YouTube on the playback, if y'all not watching this live, because I know a lot of people watch it later on the playback, y'all drop in the comments if y'all ever seen anything crazy like that before. And what are your thoughts of somebody throwing an adult sex toy onto the court while a women's basketball game is being played? So y'all let us know what y'all think about that. Also, make sure y'all hit the like, make sure y'all hit the subscribe, make sure y'all hit all of that, because we definitely need the love and we're going to continue to keep bringing y'all this fire content. Y'all stay tuned and lay around for it, because we got another episode coming up in about 30 minutes. And this next one is going to be fire. I got my man Diesel. I got my man Q the Beat, my producer. I got my man Kelvo 512 from Texas. Austin, Texas is in the building coming. And then we got the queen. We got the queen Rebecca with a K to give the female side of a lot of these topics that we got going on. So make sure y'all tune in. Also, this is the ball. This song right here is my man Sarge the God. It's called Still Got Gas. If y'all feeling that, y'all holler. I could put you in with him. Yours truly, brother. I know. See, this is the Sports Time Zone. We are old. I'm on the scene, niggas get mad, I'm smoking that green. Bitch, I punch on a nigga like Tyson. You don't want no problem, homeboy on the Tyson. The AK shot, he got a motherfucking kick. Run up on my nigga, put a hole in your shit. Ride with them choppers, I keep me a stick. Motherfucking 30 rounds off my clip. Everywhere I go, got a strap on me. Cause everywhere I go, got a bag on me. Got racks on me, got stacks on me. So everywhere I go, that's gas on me. Fill up the tank, bitch, roll up a wood. Rolling on beans with your fuck nigga wood. Bitch, I'm strapped like a motherfucking army. Too many straps, don't try to disarm me. And I don't go to court cause I rock with that pole. Plus fight 2 cases really on low. The judge trying to lock